Today, we go over new details of Darth Vader's presence in Star Wars The Last Jedi. This is Mike Zero here once again. If you guys are new here to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. I thank you all so very much for the kind support. It is greatly appreciated. Now, when it comes to Darth Vader in this film, he will be referenced many different times throughout the movie, just how he was in The Force Awakens, especially by both Amilyn Holdo and Supreme Leader Snoke. Now, when it comes to Amilyn Holdo, Holdo was born on the planet Gadalenta, and during her time in the Apprentice Legislature, alright, she met Leia Organa, daughter of Bail Organa. They both got to know each other very, very well during their senatorial sessions over the years leading into the events. Just 6 years before The Force Awakens, Holdo learns of Leia's true parentage and is appalled, and this is when they went their separate ways as Leia formed the Resistance. So, moving on away from that, leading into Star Wars The Last Jedi, okay? Darth Vader will hold a true presence once again, even stronger than how it was presented in The Force Awakens. Now, leading into The Last Jedi, Holdo exploits Leia and where she comes from, causing the Resistance to split into two. Leia has two nicknames, such as Hutt Slayer and the Daughter of Death. Darth Vader's melted helmet makes another brief appearance in The Last Jedi, sitting in the background of Kylo Ren's throne room, where his Knights of Ren are stationed. Other charred remains of the Sith Lord's armor are seen protected behind transparent material. Characters in The Last Jedi to mention the name Darth Vader are Rey, Holdo, Snoke, and Luke Skywalker. Rey has seen this figure locking lightsabers with the Jedi Master, Luke Skywalker himself, in a vision. In a scene, Rey brings herself to question Luke Skywalker of who he was, and this sets up the storytelling of Kylo Ren's history. Though director Rian Johnson does not dig deep into Snoke as a character, Snoke will be, alright, he will be a conduit to a deep and intellectual lecture of Kylo's grandfather to encourage him and to rid the pull to the light. As noted in The Force Awakens, okay guys, the novelization of The Force Awakens, Snoke drops the name Darth Vader to Kylo Ren and explains to Kylo Ren how if the father had killed the son, the Empire would have prevailed. This is why Kylo Ren kills Han Solo, to make sure Darth Vader's failure won't happen twice. And in doing so, Kylo Ren actually felt weakened. So in The Last Jedi, Snoke will present a deep lecture expanding off of that from The Force Awakens novelization. Now, thanks to MakingStarWars.net, we do know that in this film, Kylo Ren doesn't wear his helmet because he is trying to prove himself to Snoke. Also, aside from all of that, Kylo Ren learns of Vader's injuries and that he doesn't need a helmet for himself, unlike his grandfather. Also in Star Wars The Last Jedi, Darth Vader elements will be used for the Forceback Vision sequence, unlike Star Wars The Force Awakens, which was a teaser of the flashback scene. In The Last Jedi, it will tell the full story of the Skywalker lightsaber's past and where it's been throughout the years. Hence, they will be using Darth Vader elements to tell the story of the Skywalker lightsaber. Originally, they actually had a plan to add in Darth Vader in Rey's vision in The Force Awakens. That was unfortunately scrapped and is supposedly being saved for Star Wars The Last Jedi, which I cannot wait to see both Luke and Darth Vader locking lightsaber to lightsaber against each other in front of Rey during her vision. Now, there were a lot of leaks before in the past couple of months that they actually used, alright, old footage from The Empire Strikes Back, and they rotoscoped both Luke and Darth Vader, and took that and used it in a different environment for The Last Jedi's Forceback Vision sequence. In fact, Pablo Hidalgo at one point in time on Twitter, when he got on the subject about the Forceback Visions and what they mean for the future, he said, things are just getting started. So I hope you all enjoyed the content for today, guys, and if you did, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.
Gun in hand, we are alone again. No, I'm not the one from night to moon.